Ever feel like you're just shouting into the void online, trying to cut through all that noise, especially when you want people to see your expertise or, your business's credibility?
Oh, absolutely. It's a constant struggle, isn't it?
Yeah.
So much content out there.
Exactly. But what if those AI tools, the ones often creating the noise, could actually, work for you? Not just churning out more stuff, but building this solid foundation of truth about you.
Well, that's where things get really interesting. It's a bit of a paradigm shift, actually.
Get?
Yeah, today we're going to dig into two really powerful ideas. Weaponizing transparency and something called inference optimization.
Weaponizing transparency sounds intense.
It is, but in a good way.
Yeah.
And we'll look at how they connect directly to AI content, SEO, basically changing how you build authority online.
Okay, I'm intrigued. And you mentioned this is based on something specific.
Right. So the really cool part is this deep dive itself is kind of a demonstration. The ideas we're talking about, they came straight out of a Google Meet call, and Google Gemini Pro 2.5 was basically listening in, transcribing it, and that transcript became the basis for this discussion right now.
Wait, so the meeting basically wrote its own summary. That's meta.
Exactly. It's a perfect example of the strategy in action. It's the meeting breathing its own content into existence, like you said.
Okay, that's genuinely fascinating.
Yeah.
So what's the goal for us, for the listener, today?
Our mission, really, is to unpack how this whole approach goes beyond just saying you're an expert.
Right. Anyone can say that.
Anyone can. This is about proving it, forensically proving it. Building such a dense footprint of verifiable facts that AI model, they don't really have a choice but to see you as authoritative.
So you're essentially building a case file for the AI.
You got it. And the outcome, a
Yeah.
kind of perpetual fact-based content machine that just works for you automatically.
Okay, let's break that down. Weaponizing transparency. What does that actually mean in practice?
So it's all about strategically building this incredibly dense, verifiable digital footprint. Think of it like an undeniable record of facts about you, your company, whatever entity we're talking about.
Like a supercharged online CV, but with evidence.
Kind of, yeah. Or like building an airtight legal case, but the case is for your own expertise and history.
So the goal isn't just more information. It's what? Deeper, more connected.
Exactly. Deep, credible, interconnected data, your history, skills, who you've worked with, education, all laid out and verifiable. So much so that AI models, like Gemini, are basically forced to infer, okay, this person knows their stuff.
Right, you're not just hoping they notice, you're making it unavoidable. A strategic move.
Precisely. It's about proving experience, not just making claims, and this ties directly into Google's EEAT guidelines.
Expertise, experience, authoritativeness, trustworthiness. The big four for Google quality.
Yep. For anyone maybe less familiar, EEAT is how Google assesses content credibility, especially for important stuff like health or finance advice. This transparency strategy, it forms the bedrock for that. It demonstrates the experience.
That clicks. So, okay, if weaponizing transparency is building the mountain of evidence, then inference optimization is how you get the AI to actually climb it and understand what it sees. Is that the mechanism?
You nailed it. Inference optimization is the process. It's about strategically uploading all that factual, verifiable info across your whole online presence, website, LinkedIn, everywhere.
And the AI just picks it up.
It picks it up, connects the dots, and then it can automatically generate content based on those established facts, maybe combined with current trends.
Okay, so contrast that for me. Instead of shouting, I'm the #1 SEO.
Right, which sounds like marketing fluff.
You provide the evidence that leads the AI to conclude that.
Yeah.
And maybe even state it itself.
Exactly. It's subtle, but way more powerful. Shaun Anderson, the SEO expert whose work inspired this.
One from the meeting.
Yeah, he gave a great example. He ranks for terms like #1 Scottish SEO, but he doesn't just say it on his site.
So what does he do?
He finds where other people, third parties, have made that claim about him, and he amplifies those claims. Maybe integrates them into his blog posts, referencing the source.
So he's leveraging external validation.
Correct. And the key is, it's factually accurate because it's based on real external validation. It's not self-promotion, it's reflecting a consensus.
That's smart, letting others vouch for you and making sure the AI sees it. Are there ethical lines there, though, when amplifying claims?
The absolute key is verifiability. Always. As long as the claim is genuinely external, it's documented somewhere, and it's accurate, you're good.
Okay.
The danger zone is, making stuff up or twisting what someone else said. This isn't about tricking AI. It's about giving it such a clear, consistent, provable set of facts that it can only really draw one conclusion about your authority.
Got it. Truth amplified. Makes sense. Now, you mentioned AI tools, especially Google's. How exactly are they used in this strategy?
Well, Google Gemini is huge here. Like we said, it acted as the scribe in the original meeting, turning the conversation straight into text.
Which then becomes content.
Right. Blog posts, articles, whatever. But the deeper insight is you're not just making content about your expertise. You're embedding your identity and facts within the systems the AI uses to learn, like Google's own tools.
So you're building your reputation inside the AI's brain almost, future-proofing it.
That's a great way to put it. It really changes the game for content creation.
How so? How does it change the day-to-day process?
It shifts it from being reactive, what should we write about today?
Yeah, the constant content treadmill.
Exactly. To something more proactive, even automated. You capture real expertise meetings, client calls, presentations, feed the verified parts to the AI.
And it does the writing.
It distills it, refines it, publishes the insights. It's like having this super smart ghostwriter that only deals in facts. Your facts.
Wow. Okay, so it's more than just scribing. Can it, fill historical gaps?
Definitely. Gemini can do deep research. Shaun, for example, wanted to honor his mentor, Bill Muir, who'd kind of vanished online.
Right.
He used Gemini to research and build a memorial page. That action preserved his mentor's online entity, but it also showcased Shaun's own background, his influences, his lineage, demonstrating that to the AI.
That's actually quite profound.
Yeah.
Using AI to preserve history and establish connections. What else?
You can feed it factual docs about a product, say Shaun's SEO dashboard. You give Gemini the specs, the features, maybe some objective data, and ask it to rank it objectively against competitors. The result isn't hype, it's an honest placement based on the facts provided.
So the AI becomes an objective evaluator based on the evidence you feed it.
Exactly. And if you build that strong factual footprint, the AI can then generate detailed bios, answer questions about you accurately. It fuels a continuous content stream, targeting keywords better because it's all based on verified reality.
And Gemini 2.5 Pro was key for the transcription and research part.
Explicitly, yeah, for capturing those discussions and digging deep, automating content creation from those verified facts.
Which brings up a question. Why the focus on the Google ecosystem, Gemini, Meet? Why those tools specifically?
Good question. There are practical reasons: security, privacy, cost, especially if you're doing any coding within their framework.
Right.
But strategically, it's about alignment. Google's evolving search, things like AI overviews, they might reduce the need for some traditional content types.
So you want to be building your authority where the AI is already learning and summarizing.
Pretty much. You want your facts integrated into the systems that are increasingly shaping how information is found and presented.
Okay, let's get practical then. Building this digital fortress, as you called it. How do people apply this to boost their EET?
Shaun's approach is a great model. He takes client interactions, meetings, anonymizes them initially.
Right, for privacy.
And turns them into case studies. These act as lead gen, obviously, but here's the kicker. They often get him legitimate backlinks from high-authority sites. We're talking DR76 level.
Wow, DR76 is serious authority. So these aren't just random links.
No way. These are editorially approved links from respected places, basically a huge vote of confidence generated from his actual work. Yeah. It proves real-world impact.
So it's quality over just quantity leveraging proof.
Absolutely. And then there's what he calls super topicality.
Super topicality.
Yeah, going really, really deep on specific tasks or subjects, producing extensive content around it. His own site, for instance, doesn't just list services. It includes verifiable facts awards he's won, specific projects like work with the NHS.
Again, proving it, not just claiming it.
Exactly. He's weaponizing the transparency around his actual accomplishments, letting AI generate content from images, historical data, all that proof. Even his, old art portfolio is on there, showing career history before SEO. It's all relevant experience.
So for someone listening, maybe consultant, small business owner, someone building a personal brand, how do they do this? What are the steps?
It starts with documentation. Seriously, document your formal education, that degree. Put it on your site. Put it on LinkedIn. Detail your professional history.
Okay.
And then, crucially, publish these facts consistently across platforms. Build that strong, unified presence. Optimize for consensus.
Consensus.
Yeah.
Meaning the AI sees the same facts everywhere.
Precisely. Remember Shaun mentioning Gemini now correctly states he has 25 years of SEO experience, up from over 20?
Yeah.
That happened because he published the verifiable facts, the AI ingested it, updated its knowledge graph. It's direct proof this works.
That's a concrete example.
Right.
What about testimonials? They seem a bit fuzzier than a degree certificate.
They can feel subjective, but you treat them as verifiable facts of opinion. The strategy. Centralize them, yes, but also duplicate the really strong ones.
Duplicate, like put the same testimonial in multiple places.
Yeah. On your About page, maybe relevant service pages, as well as a dedicated testimonials page. The goal is repetition. You want to make absolutely sure the AI ingests those positive endorsements frequently. It strengthens the consensus about your expertise.
Repetition of a verified positive thing. Okay, I see. And briefly, the name Hobo. Was that strategic too?
Definitely. He chose it for its unique meaning, the historical, man looking for work, willing to travel idea, plus the punk vibe. It helps disambiguate.
Makes him unique, stand out from, say, other Andersons.
Exactly. It gives the AI a distinct entity to latch onto, associated specifically with him and his brand of SEO, not just some generic term.
This all sounds incredibly effective. But it's vital we draw a line, right? How is this different from just, well, junk marketing? Using AI to hype things up.
Critical distinction. It comes down to integrity. This weaponized transparency approach is fundamentally rooted in verifiable truth, factually correct info.
It's evidence-based.
Entirely. Like the example of giving Gemini the factual docs about the Hobo dashboard and asking for an objective ranking. It's honest. You're letting the facts make the case.
Whereas junk marketing would...
Using AI to just declare something number one with zero proof, no factual basis, just empty claims pumped out, that's junk.
Got it.
The core difference is the commitment to verifiability. One builds real, earned authority based on proof. The other is just noise, often misleading noise. It's showing your work versus just shouting an answer you haven't earned.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Okay, one more element. Collaboration. You mentioned Shaun and another expert, Jamie Irwin. How does working with others fit into building this factual fortress?
Collaboration is huge. That proposed strategy between Shaun and Jamie, it's designed to boost both their profiles.
Oh.
It's about, well, pushing up your friends, your collaborators, while simultaneously enhancing your own ranking. You create this network effect of validated expertise.
A rising tide lifts all boats kind of thing.
Exactly. And you leverage any kind of third-party validation you can get, a mention by a known organization, even a significant comment on a respected site. Turn it into content.
So mine everything for proof points.
Yes. And their specific plan is brilliant. Have these high-level chats about AI and SEO strategy.
Like the one that started this deep dive?
Precisely. Transcribe them using Meet and Gemini. Spin those conversations into blog posts for both their websites, maybe targeting specific geographic areas relevant to each of them.
Ah, so they create legitimate, real-time expert content.
That enhances their individual digital footprints, builds that consensus in their specific locations, and generates editorially approved links between them. It's taking real talk between experts and turning it into verifiable linked assets that boost authority for everyone involved.
Okay, wow. So wrapping this up, this deep dive really wasn't just about some clever SEO tricks, was it?
Not at all. It's more fundamental. It's about shifting how you think about building credibility online, making it perpetual, making it verifiable.
Letting your facts, amplified by AI, do the talking for you, instead of just talking about yourself.
That's the core of it. And this knowledge, it's really crucial for anyone trying to cut through that noise we started with. Anyone wanting to optimize their footprint, build real EEAT in this age of AI.
It's about making sure you're understood and valued by people and by the intelligent systems organizing information.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So here's a final thought for everyone listening. As AI constantly infers and synthesizes information about the world and about you, what verifiable facts are you consciously putting out there today? Facts that will let AI tell your most authentic, authoritative story tomorrow. Maybe think about how you could apply a bit of this weaponized transparency in your own work, your own field.